Today on the show, Pop-Tarts twists me into a pretzel. Is this product going to leave me feeling sweet or salty? Welcome back to That's Rank, your home for food news and reviews. My name's Chris, and today I'm looking at a product that I don't understand. We're looking at Pop-Tarts pretzel with cinnamon and sugar. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't understand the concept of a pretzel dusted in cinnamon sugar. A little lady named Auntie Anne shared her secrets with me a long time ago. But I don't understand how it came to pass inside a Pop-Tart. Now granted, I also don't understand how Eggo waffles came to be Pop-Tarts, which we explored in depth in the month of December, so maybe I'm the problem. I'm the one who can't see the bigger picture of the Pop-Tarts empire. See, for me, Pop-Tarts is a fruit filling inside a generic cardboard crust. And some of the time they have this ultra sugary icing that comes along too, but that's it. I don't know about this venture into salty snacks. That feels more like a smart food kind of a play. Or maybe Snyder's pretzels. But Pop-Tarts? This feels like you fell asleep at the wheel and swerved into the wrong lane. They are coming at it hard with the marketing though. Check this out on the back of the box. Your toaster just got hotter! Sweet and salty pretzel equal mind blown. So who knows, maybe I'm doing that thing again about prejudging a book by its cover. There's just times I can't help it. This book just looks weird. But you know, let's open it up and see what this looks like. Well, there's some positive news. It looks like the packaging, and it's giving off an air of a pretzel as well. So we're batting 1,000 so far. I actually spun the box around a little bit here, and they've got multiple cooking instructions. Pop-Tarts is suggesting that you can toast it, you know, the old-fashioned way, the way that we've known a Pop-Tart to be for at least the last 300 years. But then they suggest microwaving it, and that's just gross. But if that's not enough, they have a third option here. You can freeze it. It literally says to throw it in the freezer for 20 minutes, and then the final step is to enjoy that frosty goodness. Now see, the freezer is where I draw the line. A frozen cinnamon sugar pretzel? Like, let that thought marinate in your head for just a second. A frozen pretzel. Kellogg's, that's not a thing. It's not a thing because it sounds terrible. The best part of a pretzel is the fact that it is hot and scooshy. Yeah, I said scooshy. It's a verb to describe a hot pretzel. Look it up. And Auntie Anne's and Wetzel's Pretzels, they do sell frozen versions of their pretzels. And you know what step one on those frozen pretzels is? It's turn your oven to 350 degrees, not open mouth and insert. This freezer step was added by a scab worker during the strike, wasn't it? Head office didn't have time to train the art and marketing department because they were too busy trying to find ways to eliminate having to pay health benefits while seeing if a 90-hour work week was legal. So some underpaid and underqualified Pop-Tarts expert decided to suggest freezing them. That's the only logical explanation for this step. So to answer the question on your mind, whether or not I'm gonna freeze my Pop-Tart, well, of course I will. If that's what the instructions say, we're gonna toast it, we're gonna microwave it, and we'll even do our best to enjoy that frosty goodness. So I'm gonna pause the show right here for a moment, get everything together, and I'll be right back. All right, friends, through the miracle of time, it's been a little over 20 minutes, and I've got 4 options available. This one is the original from the package. Nothing's been done to it. This one's been toasted. It smells amazing. This one's been microwaved and smells weird. This one here has been cryogenically frozen alongside Walt Disney in the hopes of returning in 100 years as the ultimate Pop-Tart overlord. I'm gonna start with the normal one. And you guys know the rule. We gotta break it in half and eat from the middle. You don't eat from the corner. That is a sucker move. That is not a pretzel, like at all. It's their normal crust and it's just been browned. It's got the cinnamon sugar, it's got a little bit of salt on it, so it's fine, but it's not a pretzel. If you advertise a pretzel, you need to deliver a pretzel, otherwise it's not a pretzel. Damn, Kellogg's! Now, of course, I might be getting a little bit too prejudgy, so let's give a go to the toasted one. Again, from the middle. It's a little better. The sugar's warm and melty. The salt is a nice contrast. But you know what it's not? It's not a pretzel. All right, maybe this microwaved one is the radioactive superpowers this pretzel needed to pretzel up. This is just dumb. It's the same as the toasted version, but without the crisp up sides. Somehow it's also succeeded in being both drier and soggier, and I don't even know how that's possible. All right, freezer, you might be the most idiotic food that I've ever seen, but a reminder that in Shakespearean lore, it was often the court jester who was the only one to speak the truth. So, are you ready to be my crown prince of a pretzel? No, that's just gross. The cold has sapped whatever flavor used to be in here completely out of the Pop-Tart. Now it's like eating a roofing shingle in the dead of winter, masquerading as a pretzel. Like, am I being punked with this stupid instruction? If there was any confusion whatsoever on what was happening here, I hate this. And if you're absolutely determined to find out for yourself that I'm right, which I am, then your best bet at having a reasonable Pop-Tart is to go the toaster route. All right, let's grab some reviews direct from the Kellogg's website though, because a variety of opinions is the spice of life. Although paprika is better. Oh, here's a good one. Dr. Pretzel from Pittsburgh gives these 1 star and offers a pretzel for your thoughts. I would consider myself to be a pretzel expert and a Pop-Tart enthusiast. The fusion of these two seems too good to be true because it is. This is just a cinnamon sugar Pop-Tart with some salt sprinkled on top. The pretzel portion is an affront to the pretzel gods. Gone are the salty and savory flavors of a perfectly cooked soft pretzel. Instead, we are left with a cardboard imitation. I didn't go to Pretzel University for 6 years to stand by while the creators of such an atrocity laughed their way to the bank. I shall not recommend this product, and I'm willing to put my PhD on the line by saying there is nothing pretzel about this. Shame on you, Kellogg. Shame on you. It's gonna be real hard to find anyone who's ever gonna be able to sway me back after cutting-edged journalism like that from a certified MD of Pretology. Thank you, Dr. Pretzel, for your in-depth look. Allie from Youngstown gives these 5 stars and screams, "Try these now!" I was skeptical over the pretzel Pop-Tarts, but I recently had an Ibotta deal that involved purchasing a large box of regular and you got a box of pretzel for free. So I tried them. You ever wonder, what is my life missing? It's these Pop-Tarts. Hands down, the best Pop-Tarts I have ever had. They remind me of my grandma's scratch pie. Pie dough with butter and sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar and baked until crispy. So good. They have everything I love about the cinnamon, only so much more. Please do not ever stop making these. I will buy them for the rest of my life. They are that good. They do not taste like pretzels, just a hint of salt, and the rest is amazing. Try them. You won't regret it. So here's my issue with that review. Look, Allie's take is fair. Wrong as it is, it's her own opinion. But Allie, you acknowledge that these didn't taste like pretzel at all, so you've been catfished. You were promised Justin Timberlake and you wound up with Chris Kirkpatrick. Nobody wants Chris Kirkpatrick. In fact, this feels like an excellent place for my Jerry Springer final thoughts. Accountability. Big companies like Kellogg's don't feel like they're bound to any. It's only through us, the consuming public, that we can make it clear that this is not okay and force them to a higher standard. The pretzel industry isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Through our unified messaging, we can get this product off the shelves and have them return to a focus of berry filling. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and until next time, be good to yourself and each other.